What's up guys, welcome back to another lesson. Daniel here. In this video I'm going to show you how to play Cheatgrass Clover by Kellen. It's in standard tuning and in 3/4 time. Jen Bar, thank you for the request. Let's get started. We'll start off with the intro and verse. The only chords you're going to need are C, G, and D. That's it. The strumming pattern you're going to use is simply down, up, and then repeat. And again, it's in 3/4 time, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you want to play that for each chord. Starting with that C chord, we're going to do that strumming pattern twice, and you can start out with a hammer-on that first down strum. Hammer-on goes on the second fret of the D string. It's optional. Now we're going to switch to G, and again you have an optional hammer-on to the second fret of the A string. And now we're going to go to D, and you're going to do that strumming pattern 3 times. Do a little pick pattern that sounds like this. So again, you play D 3 times, and then we're going to do some picking. So you want to start on the second fret of the G string. You're going to pluck that note, and then you're going to play an open G, but you can do a hammer-on pull-off, second fret, and then open again. Same string. From here, you're going to go to the 4th fret of the D string. You're going to pluck that note and then come back up to an open G. So D altogether is going to go. Now from the beginning, a little bit slower. And now regular speed. Now on the next line you're going to play those same chords but without the picking pattern at the end. You're just going to strum D 4 times. So it'll go. That's also what you're going to play for the verse. New Year's Eve as he sits by the fire with the smoke in his hand, burning desire, maybe this year will be better than the last. So you just repeat that progression for the verse, and you're going to play the same thing for the chorus as well. But this cheatgrass and clover is all taken over, like a curse on the plains. Never get back, only this time. Seems so real. Now the hammer-on portion is optional. He does it a few times throughout the song, but you can just play D all the way through the end of the line. Next is a little interlude portion that plays just after the end of the chorus. It's going to use the same chords, but we're going to add 2 more at the end. So it's going to go C, 2 strumming patterns. G 2 times, and then D 2 times. But now we're going to throw in an A minor. You can do it 1 time, and then you're going to move to a C over B chord, and that's just the 2nd fret of the A string, 1st fret B, D and G are open, and you're going to strum down, up, down, up. So it's a little walk up to get to the C on the next line. So the interlude altogether goes. And the C chord starts that next line. The next part I'm going to show you is the bridge, and now we're going to start off with an E minor chord. So we got 2nd fret A and D. We're going to keep the same strumming pattern we've been doing. So you're going to play down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we're going to switch to C, G, and then D. And we're going to play that progression twice. I kept on that D chord the second time around, you just do the D chord for 2 more strumming patterns before you get into that next verse. Now the last part I want to show you is during the final verse, he starts picking at the chord progression that we do. You can strum it if you want to, it'll still sound good, but the pick progression changes the chords just slightly. So now we've got a C at 9, a G, and then we go to D. And he's going to pick it like this. And after that, it gets back into the strumming pattern. So we've got a C at 9, like I said, we got 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, open G, 3rd fret B. Those are the only strings you're going to be playing. You start by plucking the A and D string at the same time with the D string open and do a hammer on to the 2nd fret. Then you're going to pluck 2nd fret D, come up to the 3rd fret B, back to G, and then you're going to do a hammer on the D string again, open to the 2nd fret. Now you're going to pluck open G, 3rd fret B, and then back to G. So all together. Now we're going to switch to G and do something very similar. So now we've got 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret A. We still have the 3rd fret of the B string going. Now we're using those strings. So you're going to pluck E and A at the same time, do the hammer onto the 2nd fret of the A. Then we're going to go D, B, G. We're going to do a hammer onto the A string again. Then we're going to go D, B, G. Now we're going to go to a D chord. This time you're going to pluck D and G at the same time, leave G open, hammer onto the 2nd fret. Then we're going to pluck G, B, G. We're going to do the hammer on again, so pluck D and G at the same time, open, hammer onto the 2nd fret of the G string, G, B, G. Now from here we're going to start strumming again. We're going to go to that A minor chord, down, up, and then C over B, which is again 2nd fret A, 1st fret B. And that leads into the next strum verse. So all together a little bit slower. And regular speed. And that's everything you need to know to play this song. The complete tabs are going to be available on my website for free. Link is in the description. Thanks again, Jen, for the request. If you'd like to make a request, you can do so by leaving a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, consider subscribing. Aside from that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.